Hi there everyone, thank you so much for joining me. I am Mary. For those of you that are new here, I appreciate you stopping by. And for all of my oldies, you know how I feel about you. Thank you so much for being here also. Okay, I've been asked, I'm talking a little too fast, to look at Denzel Washington, because there's rumors going around about him being involved in the Diddy situation. So I'm asking Spirit, and I'm going to get right to it, to tell us what it is that we need to know. What is it that connection does Denzel have to Diddy in this situation? Was he involved at all? Okay, so I'm going to put some cards down, guys, and we're going to see what it is that we need to know. See if some of these rumors are true. And the reason I'm approaching it this way is because we all know that there's been, that a lot of celebrities have attended his parties, but which parties? You know what I'm saying? It's like he had 3 in one night or whatever, and they always happened around big events in the industry. He would have these parties. And so a lot of celebrities would show up, but that doesn't mean that they were involved in what was going on. So I'm getting at the bottom of the deck, obstacles and challenges. I think whatever it was, if it seems like to me that what he knows about Diddy has brought about some challenges for him. There's more I can say about that, but let's look at this. Wow. Okay, first card up is the devil. Wow, the devil. So there was some, and I'm listening to my guys also. I think he saw what was going on. Okay. So he knows what was going on. He saw it. He saw the drugs and everything that were involved. And it's like he took a look at it and he quickly turned away. So there was temptation there. It was like he felt like people there were being tempted in a sense. Okay? But it looks like for him, see that light there? It's like he was reaching back for the light. So whatever it was, I feel like Spirit is saying that when he saw the darkness, he wanted to reach back to find the light. I think that he followed his intuition. Something told him that this was not a good situation. He knows the truth. He does know the truth about what was going on there, though. He knows the truth about what happened, what Diddy was doing. I feel that he feels like emotionally, it affected him emotionally. There was some kind of loss there for whatever it was that he saw. And it was really a big loss for him, because here we have again, like the emotions just flowing. We have well, this would be the Ace of Cups in a normal deck. I really think that this hit him hard. It affected his heart in a sense. Whatever was going on, it kind of broke his heart. And emotionally, it was emotionally draining for him, whatever he saw. Um, I have patience here. So with this card, I think this brought about a change for him. I think that Spirit spoke to him in a sense, and he got just like a seed of a seed was implanted in him once he realized what was going on, and I think that he's grasped onto that, and there was some kind of major change for him in a sense, because this was like this was something, I think this was something that he didn't expect. Okay, but the thing about it is that his angels and guides were there. This is where his intuition comes in at, and it really affected his heart, and emotionally it was really draining for him. Okay, he walked away. This is moving on. He moved on. He got away from whatever was going on, so he knew. We had triumph here. So he moved forward really quickly. He got away from the situation, and he moved on. And then we have the sun here. So I feel like after everything happened, he knew what was going on. He did know. I believe he knew what was going on, because a big light, it was shown to him. It was like everything was exposed to him, what was going on at this party. So I have a feeling that he may have been to the party, but I don't think he realized it. I think that when he saw everything, then a light bulb went off. This is why he moved on. He walked away, and he moved on from that, and he moved on to higher ground. So he was exposed to what was going on, and I think that he knew about the partnerships, the alliances that were going on. They tried to pull him into the situation, and he was pulling away from it. It's like they, once he was there, they tried to grab him and hold on to him and make sure that he stayed within the situation, but he walked away. Let me see what else is going on here with this. It caused a lot of mental conflict for him. So once he saw what was going on, it was not easy for him. He just, mentally, he had to grasp what he had seen. Okay? He knew from his intuition that what he had seen wasn't right, and it really bothered him. This is where, I'm not sure, I remember hearing something about he kind of turned more religious or something. So this is where he recognized and this is just what I'm getting, his place in the world. And he prayed about what it was that he went to God. He went to God about the situation. This is how much it bothered him. Okay? Mentally, it was hard on him. And this is truth. So he knew the truth. And he knows the truth right now about what happened. So what was going on there. he was exposed to the truth. Here's the balance card. I think he feels like he wants justice to be done in this case, but did he do anything about it? He had to make some decisions about what he knew. I think there was some confusion about what to do about it. I don't think he kept it to himself. I feel like he didn't keep it to himself. This is what I'm getting. But he also knew that there was not much that he could do about the situation. I think Diddy was so... He had everybody. When this devil card was the first card that came out, which is Diddy. Okay, but he had everybody so drawn into this situation and everything. And I think that Denzel kept his head on. And he walked away from the whole thing. But he knew that so many people were involved. I'm talking about Denzel now. That I'm sure he mentioned it. I feel like he did. I feel like in the past with this truth card, he let it be known. He did tell somebody about what he had seen. But he felt that, you know, God had to deal with it, because I don't think that... I feel like he was one of those people too. Even though he's big and he's all that, it was so many other people there that were probably even bigger than him. That he didn't really know where to turn. And he was confused. And mentally, it messed with him mentally. So like I said, he took it to God. He was aware of what was going on. He took it to God. He was really, the whole thing really kind of depressed him in a sense. And I'm wondering if this is when he decided to get really religious. And he started talking about God stuff. I don't know if you guys remember that. Yeah. Here we go. Material and spiritual prosperity. So what he did was he went within. He got more closer to God. And spiritually, he grew from this. It was a situation where he didn't believe that there was anything that he could do, because there were so many powerful people there, and he just couldn't believe his eyes. He was really shaken by, this is what I'm getting, he's really shaken by what he saw and what he could have been a part of, but he decided to walk away. And I think that's what this bottom card at the bottom is about, the obstacles and challenges, about what he could do about it. You know, at the time, what could he do about it? He knew that, you know, he was challenged as far as what he could do, who he could tell. There were people there bigger than him, so what could he do? You know, he didn't know. He knew that he just had to walk away because of all the challenges and obstacles. And like I said, Spirit is saying, yeah, other people know. He's told other people. But as far as him making a big, you know, coming out and saying, you know, blowing it all up and all that, no, he didn't do that. He just stayed away from this whole situation. Okay, so there you have it. That's what we have on him. Now coming up next, I'm going to read on Miss Allie, because Allie Carter, she's been making the accusations, and I want to know really what it is that she's saying. Okay? All right, guys, so I will see you on the next read. Coming right up.